Welcome to week 2 of our time here in Alaska. If you're new here, my name is Louie. The reason I started this channel is to document all of the adventures that I have in my adult life. Whether it's just to document these awesome times to look back on later, or if it inspires some of you to get out there and live your wildest dreams, I want to share everything that I do with the world. This summer, the adventure is here in Southeast Alaska. Together, my mom and I bought a few acres on a remote island to start developing a place for us to rest our heads when we aren't traveling far and wide on other awesome adventures. The goal is to one day extend this place to other adventurers like my mom and me, to take the rest and respite that they themselves need. Since we bought a very, very raw piece of land, our plan is to spend this summer prepping the land for building as much as possible. This includes building a trail from the access road, figuring out where to put everything, to applying for permits and just getting a feel for the island. We want to do this all before it gets too cold and we need to head back south. Of course, this would not in part be possible without the support of my patrons, so I want to give a quick shout out to all of you wonderful people and an extra thank you to the following supporters. The rooftop is coming off. You already know what today is. It's adventure time in the Jeep. Adventure time in the Jeep. We can put them outside. In front of the... I don't want to scratch it. Oh, that's fine. All right, headed out for our first adventure on the island. We're gonna do the loop road and see what trouble we can get into today. Doggies are ready, top is off. It's time to go. Moving. We started the week off exploring the major driving loop that is thanks to the logging industry that used to be prevalent here on the island. There's an awesome network of forest roads that were used to log some of the prevalent trees here, such as the western hemlock, which you can find a bunch of on our land. So we're going on this 21-mile loop that goes from one point in the highway all the way around back to the highway again. And it should be fun.
Yeah, maybe we'll see some bears.
Maybe we'll see some animals.
Or moose.
Some moose.
That's what that was.
Yeah. Checking it out. New part of that. Ooh, there's a trail there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, So we're just gonna drive it. Island, you're under arrest.
We're being so beautiful.
It's like, y'all might think that I'm trying hard to get these drone shots and I'm not. Like, it's just, I'm just putting it up and recording. Like, it's not that hard. It's just really beautiful out here. Yeah, I'm not having to really do very much to make it beautiful. So we found a couple meadows back here that we're planning on like going back to and spending a lot of time looking for animals, like having being staking out and just like sitting there for a few hours and trying to see if we can see any animals. But right now the animals are over here.
We see bears. I'm gonna freak.
We saw bear poop.
Yeah.
That was definitely bear poop. Big bear. A very big bear. That was a giant pile of poop.
I want to see bears. While we're in our car.
While we're in the car, yeah. Thank you very much.
I see moose too.
If I was a bear or a moose, I might come through here if it was quiet enough. There's water, there's flowers. I think we should come back here. Sit here for 5 hours.
It's right after mile 13.
Okay.
I think we should. I feel like she's waiting for other babies to come. Oh,
Yeah.
there they are. 3 other ones.
Oh my god.
Look at her. She's just waiting there
Just
so
waiting
maternally.
for her babies. And she's looking at her car like, okay, well that baby just sat in the middle of the road.
I mean, that's a sure way to...
So we're about 15 miles in on this 21 mile, 27 mile, 21 mile loop.
21 mile.
It's really beautiful. There's already so many places that I want to go back to, so.
Ah, me too. Especially those meadows.
Yeah, the meadows. And then there's like 3 lake trailheads to get to 3 different lakes. that we'll have to do. We got so lucky too. Like the weather is not normally like this.
Oh my
like
gosh.
it's not.
We had what, 2 days
Very
of
common.
cloudiness? Well, 1.5 days really, huh? Cloudiness. And
It's not common.
no, it's just been so amazingly beautiful. So we're taking advantage of it.
Yes.
So pretty.
Yeah. So bright.
I feel like I say that a lot in our videos.
So pretty.
It's so pretty. I need to find another word. You agree, lady?
It's magnificent. It's extravagant. It's no.
It's majestic.
Majestic.
It's magical.
It's wild. It's pristine. It's fluffy.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Fluffy. Those clouds are fluffy.
It's very fluffy here. We're at a little picnic ground. If you go over that way, there's a little picnic table and stuff, but we're gonna cook out here real quick and stuff and then walk over there and eat it. Got our good old bear spray and we're good.
William. Lady.
Watch out for the camera! So this is a very beautiful spot, besides the fact that there are flies literally everywhere. They're like land on you in like droves.
It's really gross.
It's just your reaction, your facial expression. It's pretty gross. And they kind of like land on you and they just like walk on you. So we're eating inside the car. Even though the windows, at least it's a little more protection.
Yeah.
So just our classic beans, rice, and salsa.
This is what, our third day?
We spent all our money on our property, so.
We're eating beans and rice.
It's good though. Got like 4 giant bottles of salsa before coming here. Like we were shopping around Costco, we're like, okay, what items should we get? And then I saw the salsa and I was like, we're gonna need salsa. Because I presume it's pretty expensive up here.
I would admit, yeah.
Like you could probably make fresh salsa. The veggies up here are like quite affordable compared to what I thought they would be, you know, like just your conventional kind of stuff. So you can make a lot of things from scratch up here.
And they seem pretty good quality.
Yeah, it's not bad quality for being as far north as we are. Then we spent a majority of the week clearing the trail from our property line, all the way to the middle of the property, which will be where our garden and main clubhouse type building will be located. We also tried using a chainsaw for the first time, which was really badass.
I should put mine on too.
Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. We're headed to the lumber yard to see if we could get some lumber. But first I had to try on these goggles for chainsawing. Alright, cancel that. Hardware store is closed. Or not hardware. Lumber yard is closed.
Which we thought they would be.
So, time to go on their property and putz about a little bit. Figure out what we're gonna do. So, that one's out of the way for the bridge. What are we gonna do about this big?
Okay.
It's down. Look at all of that stuff down there.
We're gonna do a bridge that way, right?
Yep. We have to
I
even
think we should leave this log here.
and just move it over.
Good luck moving this log over.
That's what I'm saying. Is like I don't know.
There's no way we're gonna be able to move these logs over. Not by ourselves.
Nope.
They're just way too heavy.
You can always just make it really simple and put some wood across, the 10x2 across, and then
Yeah.
stabilize it on the sides and even this out right here.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
the good thing is there's some good solid ground right here. And over there.
Yeah.
We just need to make it even. Yeah, I mean, at least we're working our way through, and this is halfway to the beginning.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
So,
Like this thing is huge. Woo.
yeah, that's
We need like 5 people to move that.
for real. That's fucking heavy. We're gonna have to build over it.
No, we'll take the chainsaw and cut it into smaller pieces and use it.
Yeah.
It's a nice piece of wood though. If only we could use it for...
We can maybe use it for piling up.
Yeah, that's true. Little stumps.
Yeah, to make it, and then get some 4x4s like they do at that. Our
Yeah, we
favorite
could do the
place.
stumps there. Well,
'Cause right there we
because we're already gonna need to pull some of this stuff in and fill this there.
One thing that I saw this guy, he did steps with tree stumps.
Mm-hmm.
He drilled 2 holes, and he put rod
In it.
and then like into the ground.
Oh, that's nice.
And like, made it so that it was super safe and
So you
sturdy.
put 2 rebars.
2 rebars.
Rebar bars.
Uh-huh.
That's nice. So, but then also like, well, we have to get through here somewhere.
Yeah, and it'll grow back.
Yeah, it'll grow around what we build.
Exactly.
Oh wait, this goes in wood pile number 5. Timber! Here. Oh. These gloves help a lot.
Yeah, they do.
It's hard. This is the hardest part.
It is.
It's like,
we have to coexist, you know what I mean? Like, we'll take care of their brethren.
because you're just so like used to like leave no
Not
trace.
damaging.
Like, it's all about leave no trace. Let the trail people do the trail work, and you don't.
But we're the trail people.
Don't ruin the beautiful nature. And now,
We're the trail
all right,
people.
I'm gonna saw these 2.
Okay,
Three-handed saw.
this is fun.
Yeah, I mean we're getting through it. I mean, look how clear it is now.
Once those are gone, we might be able to move this by
Look how clear
hand.
that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Here, give me that. Oh, let's make those.
I'm gonna like.
Oh, and then you can probably just pull it. Is it
Here.
heavy?
Put it in wood pile.
I think
What?
non-destructive band. I think so.
Oh, and then it like breaks in on
It's
itself.
gonna break.
Yeah.
Not yet.
All right, we've cleaned all of that out as much until we can get chainsaw oil for the chainsaw. We'll chainsaw that out. It's looking much clearer than it did before. At least we're able to walk through here a bit better. And so now we're going down here. We're gonna clear this area out now as best as we can. Make it be able to walk through here. And yeah, it's just gonna take hours and hours of this, really.
Yep.
Slowly
This
moving.
is fun. I'm enjoying this.
This is easy.
Yeah. Because the more we do, the more I see away.
Yeah, exactly. There's all these cool mushrooms. I feel so bad. Will you help me move this some?
Sure, I'm coming. Oh. Hold on, wait.
You're in first.
Here. Oh, spider web. There. Where are you putting that stuff? Over there
That's
also?
over here. Oh. There's just so many mushrooms everywhere. I love it. I just like, when you think of it as a whole, it feels so daunting. We just literally have to come out here and just fucking put our heads down and just do it. Don't think about the big picture. That was not safe. That was not a smart decision. If it was a bigger log, that would have been bad. Marble? Stone. Look at that pile of sexy logs. Look at that. And then that log. Oh, never thought I would think a pile of logs is beautiful, but
Hey, what if we were able to pick this up and push it that way?
I tried
Oh yeah.
to see if it was light enough. I was like, nope.
Movable at all.
And then our little bridge right here. That's gonna be cool.
It's not as obnoxious of a sound.
Yeah, as a
All right, so I got it going. Okay. Huh?
Yeah, I was just like. You did it!
Woo! I'm alive! You're alive!
Okay, and then
That was so fast.
that's so easy.
Like, wah, wah, wah.
And you were so nervous.
But it's good to be nervous. It's better to be nervous and safe than to just be like, la la la.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
So now we got those logs in our log pile. And
Now we're just doing that big one, right? Up at the top?
yeah, let's do that one. We need to do something about this log here, but
You could cut it in the middle right there
and let it fall.
and let it fall down there.
Yeah, we could. So I've successfully made one cut, and I have to say it does feel like you're grappling with your life when you're doing it, every single cut you make. But if you're really smart about it and be really aware of what you're doing, it's not that bad. This thing's really heavy though. Don't you agree, Mom? It's like,
Definitely. And if you're at an angle, it's a challenge.
don't do that.
Yeah.
First you underbuck the log, and then you. I'm always like, am I a third through?
That's a third. Don't you think?
So? I
Yeah.
think we're good.
I think that's a third.
We're good. And then come to the top. So we're gonna do it. Rest my body for a second. Start it.
Keep. Yes. You did it.
Yay! And then we're just going through right now and cutting down this log to make space. This one we gotta cut a little more by hand and then figure out the whole safety of having a log here right there.
Yeah.
So one step at a time. This is an outfit for the decade.
Hey, you kind of match your jacket. It
It's like
looks,
the same.
it like goes together.
It's pink and red.
And then with the goggles, heck yeah. You got lumber chic.
I'm a lumberjane. Call me lumber. Lumber. I don't know.
Lumberjack.
Lumberjack.
Lumber Louie.
Lumber Louie. Mom did most of the chainsawing today, and she's feeling. Woo. She's on one today.
Leg though.
Careful. It's like you got an adrenaline rush.
It's so fun.
It really is.
Because it's like,
Satisfying.
yeah, we're clearing a path, you know? And it's like,
Yeah, we don't have to go over a log anymore right here.
yeah.
Yay, progress. So yeah, here it is. A bunch of mushrooms are probably gonna grow over here because there's a bunch of sawdust now. But not mad about it. Careful.
If these flies would just leave me alone.
You could probably take the chainsaw. Nah.
No, I don't think so.
We're like, eh. But yeah, here's our path now through here. Looks really messy and sawdusty now, but you know, at least we can go up that way now.
Like, seriously?
Why is
It's getting stuck too.
It's like, it's so close. There we go.
Oh, good. Yay, she did it! High five.
I feel like a bat.
High five.
Without
Hold
any-
on, high five. I gotta get it on camera.
So now the space is open. We can take a pickaxe and we're gonna put some rebarb to stabilize this log.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I don't want to move
stabilize
it. It's
this one.
pretty.
Right, put some rebar right in front.
Wouldn't it be cool if a mushroom grew in here?
Yes.
So yeah, now we're gonna, I should have my gloves on right now, but yeah, we're gonna put some rebar there just to make sure it doesn't move. That looks good. Clean this up, pickaxe. through here, figure out what the hell we're gonna do here, but at least we can get through. We don't have to go over any more logs. Thank you, giant tree.
Yes. And thank you you're gonna grow some mushrooms for us.
Yeah, and we're gonna try to use everything that we,
that we can. Yeah.
If it's like bush stuff that we pulled up, we're gonna use it in the fire. If it's, this kind of stuff, grow some mushrooms.
Yep. That's gonna be, that right there, it should be a mushroom pile.
Yeah, I think we could probably even inoculate it with some native mushrooms.
Definitely.
I don't see why not. We just gotta...
Don't hurt yourself. Oh.
Yeah, that's one way to hurt yourself. Yeah, imagination is the limit, honestly. Like, out here, you just have to dream it up.
Yep.
And do it. I think we were so afraid to use that chainsaw. I wasn't afraid, I was nervous.
Yeah.
But using it was not hard. So, if you're out there, just read the manual, know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah. We were respectfully cautious.
Yeah, we're respectfully cautious. Just like with like bears, just with like anything.
Yeah.
You just have to be aware, and accidents do happen, so that's the thing. There's always some inherent risk in everything, but
But look at this, now it's clear.
I'm so proud of us.
We don't have to climb over a log anymore.
We can just go.
Oh, and then tomorrow we'll come back and we'll clear all of this right here. We'll organize that more.
We got a pickaxe.
And
we're waiting on the permit, talking to the permit guy about building some stairs down at the bottom. So
we got to figure
until we get that information, we can't really do much there. But at least we're getting stuff done.
Yep.
And I can't wait to go to the lumber yard. It's gonna be fun.
Same.
I can't wait to be like, talk to the lumber guys and be like, check this shit out. We're gonna build this. Check what I'm building. Every time we go, we can be like, check this out.
Look at what I built with this here wood that I bought.
I'm proud of us.
Me too.
So I say we don't really need to do much more.
Yeah, I say we go.
Let's visit the top.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a few days later since we did all of the chainsaw stuff, and we're kind of at a standstill at the moment because we were looking into permits and like everything that we need to do to make sure everything's like legal, and turns out we found out that you actually need to have a place to park 2 cars since it's zoned as residential. So we have called some contractors and we're going to be meeting with them to figure out what we can do. But this actually might be kind of a good thing because we're thinking if we do have to end up building some sort of small driveway to a platform, at least that will get us up the really steep part and take us exactly to where our trail that we have finished pretty much clearing starts. So, this is just the process. There's bumps in the road here and there. But for now, we are going to just enjoy the town and get that kind of stuff worked out. We've scheduled a fishing trip with a local local guy, and and I'm recording one. It's funny because people could look inside your cars and they see me doing this and they're like so we're gonna go get some fish and chips and walk around the harbor a little and enjoy the town, because it seems like on a day where it's like cloudy and like not too cold and it's not raining, this is the day that like everybody comes out. Like, it's so busy out here right now. Everyone's like, this is the time. So we're gonna get some food. It's a harbor. This is probably where we're gonna take off to go fishing when we go fishing. I'm glad we're doing something fun right now, because we've been working so hard and we've been so stressed about figuring stuff out. And like, we felt, once we learned about the car thing, we're like, oh great. But everything's working out. It will work out just fine. And will work out how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
We're just overwhelmed sometimes.
Yeah. We both felt
which is naturally that's gonna happen. We're just 2 gals and with a really giant property. Ah!
Oh, the bookstore's over there?
Mm-hmm. They have Sing Unburied Sing. It's a good book.
Well, we're gonna go on that Raven Trail then.
Yeah, Raven Roost.
Yeah.
We ended the week off with a little hike. We're finding that working all the time is really stressful and that we need to find a balance between stressing over the property and, to put it simply, having a life. This week, things really got put into perspective as to how much work this land is going to create. I think if we look at the big picture, it can become really overwhelming, and it feels like the little things you do, like moving a log or working out a small logistical project, don't mean anything. Taking breaks and being present is really how I think we are going to stay grounded and be successful in this project. So that's what we're going to do.
And then I remember that little snippet. I'd rather fight polar bears in Alaska.
Even though there are no polar bears here.